Motivation off finesse, I'm just preparing to shoot. Or I can put you on some skates, breaking ankles and news, saying this is what they pay me to do.
I don't think you're trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, two teams start fresh for their first game of the season, both squads believing this will be a great year. We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they're excited to be back out on the floor for game number 1 of the season, and I don't think anyone has doubts that they want to send a strong message tonight and tip off the new season with a win. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations, Kenny.
Yeah, well, some people would say that you can start with a clean slate. But then certain people are saying we're building off of last year. So this is a continuation. But whatever happened last year to some of those teams who didn't reach their goals, they just can wash it out and start. But there are certain teams saying, yes, we are who we were last year, and watch who we are this year.
You want to come out the gate strong. Ernie, I think we're in for an exciting year. And it was a pleasure seeing you in San Tropez on our vacation.
Yes.
That's a nice aqua machine you got.
It was very surprising to see you there, big fella, too.
I was
not
memorable. Invited.
How'd you like my bathing suit, Ernie?
Well, let's get it to Kevin Harlan.
We're live, the home of the Magic, the Amway Center in beautiful Orlando, Florida. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
Boys, nice time.
And it's Richmond to start out. Here's the starting group for Richmond. Baller is out there with the captain. Then there's Favors, and it's Tomic in at the 5 down low.
And how about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead belongs to them.
So it's Orlando now, following the 3 by Richmond that went in. Screen by Ibaka. Here's Fox. The pass to Ibaka. Just 5 on the clock. Got it. Good job in the low post. Orlando on D. Ball. The pass to Favors. Here's Townsend. Offline with his 3.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Richmond has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The 3 ball. The shot misses. Great D that time from Batum. Here's Orlando now. Vucevic with it. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Nice ball movement by Richmond. And yes, sir, that one drops.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Pass to Fox. And it's blocked. And Richmond pushing it up now. Bangukolo, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
So it's Orlando now, following the score by Richmond. Shots good by Ibaka.
He has such a nice touch. for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Here's Fox. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Richmond has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's the captain, defended by Batum. Batum grabs the miss. Orlando leading. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And that one's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
When I had a chance to speak with Coach Scott Skiles, this is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, "We've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack." Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks for the report.
You know, I think he's right to be concerned about the defense they're going up against today. I mean, it's going to take some creativity for them on offense to be able to score consistently.
I think that's their primary concern. I mean, they'd be fooling themselves if they said scoring against this deep is going to be easy.
Here's Fox. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. So it's Richmond now. Here's Ball. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
So it's Richmond now. After the miss from Vucevic. Another three for Richmond.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. So for the Magic, Biyombo is checked in for Vucevic. Sanders comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Hezonja in for Gordon. Here's Hezonja. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Lots of room. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Richmond takes possession. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. And it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Livingston dishes to Brown. Kicks to Kid Gilchrist. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Magic trail by 7. Here's Hezonja. Sanders with a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Here's Hezonja. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. And Fox gets it to go.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Livingston. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's Hezonja. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Shot clock at 6. No good. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist. And here we go. Fast break. Kid Gilchrist has got it. Here's Livingston. No good on the 3. Fox. Shot is off. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Richmond leads by 6. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills.
I just want to get better. I just want to keep improving as a player throughout the year, just get better, keep making strides, and keep getting better in every aspect of my game.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far, Trey, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Richmond.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
We've got Aaron Gordon, Z out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Fox, and it's Hezonja in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Fox. They set the pick. Biyombo trying to break free. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Charnel Stokes is checked in for Biyombo. Z, guarded by Spates, passes it to Hezonja. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the elbow. Rebounded by Richmond.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. First in blocks, 5th in opponent offense, and they were one of the NBA's top 5 up-tempo teams. I mean, their pace of play really brisk. Only a few squads scored more on the fast break than they did.
And that block shot ranking, really something to highlight. Their ability to contest and deny shots around the rim was a tremendous asset defensively.
Here's Fox. He feeds it to Stokes. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Hezonja, and he overshot that one, missing.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
The shot by Satoransky, no good. The Magic trail by 7. Hammers it home to powers off the break.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
And Richmond decides to take their first time out here. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. The pass to Z. Lets it go. Hezonja's shot is off.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And that one's good.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Orlando with the ball. 7-point differential. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Here's Townsend. No good. And Orlando the other way now. Pass to Gordon. With some arc. Good. Now just a 3-point Richmond lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And good on the basket. Book it. 8 points for him.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
So for the Magic, Vucevic comes in for Z, and Serge Ibaka subbed in for Stokes. Pass to Hazanya. Takes a 3. There's the bucket. Good. Hazanya's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And Vucevic pulls it down.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Hazanya's shot is off.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Down low, here's Gordon. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter. And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective.
Orlando making some changes. Biombo is checked in for Vucevic. Sanders comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Batum in for Gordon. Richmond also with a sub. Lamb's checked in. Here's Fox. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Sanders. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. There's 1:26 left in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hazanya. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Hazanya's got 8.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Went to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
And that's as electric a finish as you're going to see.
The Magic trail by 6. Here's Fox. Inside, Biombo, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Here's Hazanya, following the score by Richmond. There's the pick. Outside Batum. Orlando needs to get off a shot. That one's good, and the Richmond lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Hazanya.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Derek Favors checked in for Richmond. Here's Fox. Screen by Sanders. No luck. And so we conclude the first half. Richmond ahead, up 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started.
And now the third quarter about to get going.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Baller. He has 11 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
The Magic trail by 7. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for Richmond. They've got Favors, the captain out there with Baller, and it's Tomic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Magic shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Nikola Vucevic.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. So it's Richmond now. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Favors with the screen. Bounducolo. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. And that one's good. Batum's got his first basket of the night.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's his first foul. Here's Batum. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Right wing. Here's Fox. No luck. And Richmond will go the other way with it. Here's the captain. He's got 9. And really deep three that time. The captain's got 12 in the game.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Vucevic. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. He also said that their work on the offensive glass is going to be critical. He believes second chance points will go a long way toward deciding this game. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Townsend. The three-pointer, no good. The Magic trail by 6. Left side, Gordon. And Batum kicks to Vucevic. Over to the wing. Here's Fox. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Fox has got his second basket of the night. Here's Townsend. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And Richmond leads by 6. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Fox kicks to Vucevic. Shot misses. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist. One-on-one fast break. It's stolen. Here's Fox. He's got 5. Picked by Vucevic. Fox kicks to Batum. Launches a three. Rebounded by Richmond. To the inside. And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Again, Batum missing. Richmond leading by 8. Townsend, the pass to Kid Gilchrist. And another basket from Richmond.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Here's Batum. Michael Kid Gilchrist making his last shot. Here's Fox. Picked by Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Fox kicks to Vucevic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Vucevic has got 13 points.
I love the low post attack on that one.
Timeout called here. Richmond decides to talk it over.
Fans, get ready for your Magic Dancers.
So for the Magic, Biyombo is checked in for Vucevic. Sanders comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Hezonja in for Fox. And Richmond will go for a different look here. Spates checked in for Tomic. Brown comes in for Kid Gilchrist. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Derek Favors. And it's Baller in for Sean Livingston. Gordon. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. He has 6. Richmond leading by 6. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Batum's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Off target from outside. For Richmond, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And here's Batum. Floats one. 18 feet out. Batum grabs the miss. The Magic trail by 8. Sanders, high post. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Spates. Here's Lamb. Oh, and the jam by Lamb.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that last replay courtesy of Hia. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game. Z's checked in for Orlando. 44 seconds left in the third. Here's Townsend. Buries it from three-point range. The captain's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Richmond. Magic shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Here's Hezonja. He's got 10. He kicks to Batum. Shot to stop the run. Good. Batum's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And here's Gordon from outside. And again, it's Orlando with a 3. 7 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Townsend. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Richmond leads by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And the final period of play just about to start. Richmond leading by 9. Ibaka is out there with Hezonja. Then there's Z. Then there's Batum. And it's Fox in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. And Richmond shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Here's Azania. Passes it to Fox. They set the pick. Outside, Batum. High post shot. It's rebounded by Livingston. Batum's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Baumgartner and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Richmond.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And Richmond making a change here. Tomic is checked in.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Took him no time at all on that one. And Richmond leads by 14.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
And, Greg, if they continue to make those kinds of mistakes, then this game could turn even more south on them, and sour.
Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. No good on the triple. Orlando's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Batum passes to Fox. Back to Batum. The pass to Hazania from the arc. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Baller, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
The Magic trail by 9. Batum passes to Hazania. Ibaka dishes to Batum. 14 feet away. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Batum.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Baumgartner loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. 19 points in the game.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
And, you know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, exactly, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The captain's checked in for Richmond. So he gets them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Ball guarded by Fox. Here's Townsend. And the 3 ball is good. The captain's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Here's Vucevic. They grab their own miss. The tray. The shot no good.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Here's Townsend. Another three for Richmond.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Feeds to Vucevic.
Richmond foul call. Ante Tomic. That's his second personal foul.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Down by 15. From 11 feet away. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 7 points for D. For Richmond, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's the captain, defended by Batum. Townsend, the pass the ball. Mangukolo drills the three-pointer. 24 points for him.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep. And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Timeout called here. Richmond decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 14. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. A three ball. Another three for Richmond.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Fox following the three by Richmond that went in.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Richmond.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And asserting themselves right from the start, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two clubs. They've got to feel good getting the upper hand tonight against the Magic. They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
And Lamb slams it home.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Now here's Gordon. There's the pick. Here's Azania. Here's Leonard. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
The captain's checked in for Lamb. Now Gordon. And they double up Gordon. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Stokes.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Here's Townsend, and he dunks it down.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game. He just put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was as if he was saying, okay, enough fooling around. I'm taking over now.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.